This is the X Sports Network.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled day to bring you breaking news out of Summertown, Tennessee, where a one-of-a-kind property... We were both very blessed to have been raised on farms.
Absolutely. I guess that's what we love about this property.
And then let me show you the 5 favorite things I love most about this home. Welcome to our newest listing. This new listing with this large home on 8 acres knocks it out of the park. Well, hello. Welcome to my newest listing. I'm at 102 Heritage Hills and your dream house on the east side of Pulaski just hit the market.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call today.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, and welcome to this edition of Mars Hill Minute. We're excited to be here in the foundation of our brand new children's building, student building. This part right here will be the student sanctuary where they'll have their worship on Wednesday nights. But what I want to talk to you about is what's coming soon. The steel will go up, the second floor will be built, and the children's wing will be put in as well. We're excited about all of that, but you got to take the details of making sure this part is right. If the foundation isn't right, everything else we build is going to have problems. The Bible tells us the same is true with our lives. We talked about a man who built his house on the sand, and one who's built his house on the rocks. And when the storms came, the one built on the rock sustained and made it through. How's your life built? Jesus says he is the rock. I'd like to encourage you to build your life on Jesus Christ and his teaching and be a disciple of Jesus Christ. I'd love to invite you to Mars Hill Baptist Church to learn more about how to build the proper foundation to build upward with your life. God bless you. Hope you'll come join us.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
What really matters during the ball game, we're at that point in the season where some are just beginning, some have already ended, and others are at that point where it's either win or go home. Depending on what your perspective is, it changes everything, doesn't it? In 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18, we're reminded we don't look at the things that are seen, but at the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are temporary, but the things that are unseen are eternal. Keep your focus, keep your perspective on the right things, the things of God, the eternal things. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites, with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to Grissom Pitch as we get you ready for the nightcap of the doubleheader here in the Southern States Conference here between the UT Southern Firehawks and the Barons from Brewton-Parker. This is AJ Good on the X Sports Network, going to be bringing you the action here this evening. Take a look at both sides. UT Southern coming in at 4-1-2 overall, 0-0-1 within the Southern States Conference under third-year head coach Brett Boylan. 1-1 tie with Thomas here on Thursday for Brewton-Parker, coming in at 1-5 overall, 0-1 within the Southern States or head coach Bob Newman. A 3-2 loss against Blue Mountain on Thursday as well. The Barons averaging just .67 goals per game, giving up 3.5. Leading scorer is Elias Nazi. He is not in the starting lineup. He has a goal and 3 assists. 3 others with just a goal so far. In the net today for them will be Morales. So not their normal starter in Morales Correa. For UT Southern, averaging 3 goals per game, giving up 1.5. Leading scorer is Filippo Fregoli. He's not in the starting lineup. 4 goals, 4 assists. And George Grice, 4 goals and assists. He is in the starting lineup as well. You got Bender, Duhaney, and McMahon with 2 each, and Creighton with 2 as well. Getting ready to start this one off here. Second Southern States game between the two. Brewton-Parker in the all-white and UT Southern in the charcoal gray. So easy to figure out these two here as we get going in this match. Brewton-Parker will start off from right to left. UT Southern from left to right. We're getting something going on here. We'll take a break here for a second. And the play will start, and the ball quickly finds its way over to UT Southern. And look at Bender quickly tracking it down here for the guys in charcoal. Quickly the other way, and already our first foul of the game. Bailey barely got 20 seconds into it as Since was trying to track it down. And this one quickly will go on Lagana. Innes will take the kick here for the Firehawks. This kick deflects out, and Bailey's kick will go wide, and we will have our first goal kick. That will come up for Morales. This one booted way down the line, but sent back over by Meyerhofer. Benoit in a battle, and this one sent back out to Morales. Kick way down the line by Morris, and tracking it down is Miloslavovich. Good move by him. He will get in on the box. Crosses over, and that is a rocket over the net, and a good first offensive possession here from Brewton-Parker. So a good start. The guys in white. Trying to work on the camera here, ladies and gentlemen. Barrett now with possession here for the Firehawks. Sends this one way over the line. Bender trying to give chase. And sent back by Brewton-Parker. Lagana with it in the middle. Now sent way back. LaFawn swings over to Morris. Morris bringing it forward. And back out to Bales. Bales, one of the Barron team captains, moving forward. And on the outside, it's LaFawn. And a give and go with Nazee. LaFawn battling. Excuse me, it's Lagana in the middle. And on the outside, we'll get a kick coming up for Brewton-Parker. Taking the kick will be Xavier. Boots it in on the net, and Barrett will head it away. Deflects out. Tracking it down was McCarthy. Kick back out. Morris will get it here for Brewton-Parker. Kicks out to Morales. Morales on the side to LaFawn. In the middle here to Bales. Pressured by Grice. Lagana back out. And Lagana with a good move. He'll get it to the midfield stripe. And good pressure as Miloslavovic over the line. And another good charge here from Brewton-Parker. Two decent offensive possessions, getting shots on net. Beautiful, windy, late afternoon here in Pulaski. Quickly working as Meyerhofer, finding Bailey in the middle. Out to Ennis, and Ennis. They'll move it forward, trying to get Bender. Bender, that one will be kicked out, and right on top of it is McCarthy. Grice down the line here to Rangel. Rangel on the net, taken away by Morris, and falling on it is Morales. Moving it here in the middle. Picking it up, Bales. Now out to Zork. Miloslovic to Zork, and Zork trying to get it over the line. Taken away by Meyerhofer, trying to find McCarthy. Benoit in a battle, and Bailey will get it out to Ennis. Ennis works on the side. Now Bailey in the middle. McCarthy will track it down to midfield. Barrett. Meyerhofer swings over to Barrett. Barrett out to Benoit, now out to Meyerhofer. And we'll kick back out to Luis Hester. Here to Ennis. Ennis finds McCarthy and deflects it out to Sintz. Sintz trying to move forward. Benoit at the midfield stripe. Big kick down the line here to Rangel. Rangel picks it up. And almost taken away by Zork, and finds Grice, saves it right on the line. A good move by him. Grice is through ball, finds Bailey. Bailey's kick deflected away by Cartwright, and then Morris will get it away. Really good offensive possession here from UT Southern. Barrett will get it in out here to Meyerhofer, and to Ennis. Ennis in the middle to McCarthy, deflect out. Bender. And a battle there. Now Barron's going to swing it forward here, Miloslavic. And Barrett just takes it away from him. Good defense. And over to Grice. Grice working it back. Miloslavic, a really good pass here to Lagana. Lagana in the middle. And deflected away by Hester, and a corner kick coming up. So Brewton-Parker has had most of the action on their offensive end here in the early going. Done an excellent job here against this UT Southern team. So almost 8 minutes in, and The best offensive possessions have come from the guys in white. Lagana kicks out. Finds Xavier. Xavier to Bales. Now out to Zoric. And swings out to LaFawn. Meyerhofer giving pressure. Cartwright tries to save it and can. A goal kick coming up for the Firehawks. Hester with the kick. And gets this one over to Ennis. Ennis pressing forward, finding Grice in the middle. Bender. And they're going to play on. Cartwright finding Lagana with Benoit on him. Lagana at midfield, back out to Cartwright. And he'll kick out to Morales. Back over to Cartwright. And back come the Barons. Bales in the middle. And he's tripped up from behind by Grice, and a foul against the Firehawks. Bale's slow to get up, and we're going to get a stoppage here at 36:06. Almost 9 minutes into the match, and the keeper was stopping it. Was the keeper had on his original top was very similar to the top UT Southern is wearing. They put a penny on him, and now they've got an orange top so they can tell the difference between the two. So that was the reason for the stoppage, is Bale's ready to kick it after the foul. And we play on. Bales. Big kick over to Morris. Morris in the middle here, the Miloslavic. Tries a good move, gets in the box, crosses over, and a good kick out here by UT Southern. Grice working it down the line to Sentz. Sentz back out to Ennis. Ennis swings over to Meyerhofer. Back in the middle to Grice. Grice now back over to Sentz, working it down the line to Bender. Bender and Cartwright here in the battle near the net. Bender trying to get away. Cartwright shoves him off. And that deflects away. Sentz trying to get it, kicks out, and Ennis will retrieve it. Big kick on the other side, looking for Rangel. Has him. Rangel now to Barrett. Barrett with the kick on goal. Bender now they're offsides. Had a good opportunity to get one there, 10 minutes in. And now kick coming up. Morales kicking it here for Brewton-Parker. And it's a short kick over to Cartwright. Over to Lagana. Kicks out the Cartwright. Down the line. Finds his man at midfield. Now Lagana swinging over to Morris. Morris tracks it down. And taken away by Barrett at midfield. Barrett. Now to Grice in the middle, and a foul coming up on Bales. Too quick of a play here, as Barrett will have to kick it back. Kick here from Barrett. Tries to go across the field and head it away. Ennis tracks it down over to Meyerhofer. And a big kick down the line, trying to find Rangel, and Morales is there. Working it here to Morse. Morse down the line trying to find Miloslavic. Benoit intercepts it. Rangel now in the battle with midfield. And throw in coming up for the Barons. Lagana now hands over to Shaw. Shaw will throw it in. To Zoric. Foul called here against the Firehawks. Zoric will kick it quickly over to Cartwright. Over to Morse. Morse works it in the middle. Zoric. Lagana now a good run here for Shaw. Shaw, and his kick is way off. Goal kick coming up here for UT Southern. Hester moving quickly to Sense down the line. Sense with the run. Looking for McCarthy on the big kick, headed away by Morris, but right over to Bender. Bender to McCarthy. Lets it go to Rangel. Rangel the cross. Going in and punched away by Morales. Tracking it down to Sense. Sense out to Bailey. Bailey crosses over for Rangel. And Rangel kicks out the Barrett. Barrett will move it out to Benoit. Benoit trying to cross over, finds Sense on the opposite side of the field. And offsides. So good job by the Brewton-Parker defense, pushing up and getting a Firehawk offside. LaFawn will get the kick. Work it over to Morris. Morris now pressing forward. Works back out and finds Morales. Morales back over to Morse. Morse thought about a big boot. Grice made him think twice about it. Works it and trying to find George. Benoit is going to get the turnover. Grice finds Bender and they're offsides again. As the official asked Morse to go back a little bit further. Bales now out the Cartwright. Back out the Bales. Trying to press forward out the Morse. Now the Zork. Zork across the midfield stripe inside the Bales. Bales tries to go across, but sits. Going to come up to the interception, trying for Grice, and it found Grice. Grice now with the through ball over to Rangel. Rangel has it near the corner, brings it back out to the top of the box, out of Grice. Grice crosses over a rocket, and Morales wisely lets that go wide. 15 minutes into the opening half. Still no score here between the Barons and the Firehawks. Morse pressing forward, pass over the Zort. Back out the Morse. Bales back out the Morse. Over to Zork, back to Morse. Now over to Morales. And swings over to Cartwright. Now Cartwright will go forward. Big kick down the line, looking for Miloslavic, and too strong. Meyerhofer heads out to Ennis. Now they get it to Benoit in the middle. Benoit to Rangel, and Rangel down the line here. Out to Benoit. Benoit in the middle to Bailey, and back out the Barrett. Barrett over to Rangel. Rangel, through ball here for Bailey. Bailey tracks it down, and Morris with the block. Shaw will come up with it. And Rangel kicked it away, trying to save it, and will turn into a goal kick. Lots of action here in the early going. No score here in the Southern States matchup. Carbright bails. Passes over LaFawn on the sideline. He's pressured by Sense. And we're going to get a foul here against the Firehawks. Cartwright kicks out to Morales. Back to Cartwright. Cartwright with the big boot across the field. And Luis Hester will track it down. Hester puts it back on the ground and will swing over to Barrett. Barrett now will send this one forward. Trying to track it down as Grice. And Morse goes off of Grice, and a throw-in coming up for Brewton-Parker. Get in the middle to Bales. And a miscommunication there, and that'll be a throw-in for UT Southern. Rangel. Down the line to Grice. Zork bringing pressure, Rangel, and that one taken away by Miloslavic. Lagana trying to work quickly, and taken away by Benoit. Benoit down the line to Grice. Grice trying to move. There's the corner, and Zorge takes it away. Now to Lagana in the middle. Lagana pressured by Grice and Bailey, and kicks out to Morales. Morales will swing over to Morse. And that is deflected out by Rangel. Throwing coming up. Shaw looking for somebody. Miloslavic on the baseline here. Back out to Shaw. Shaw in control again. Zort. Lagana. And Rangel with the steal, but Zork takes it right back. Now to Miloslavic. Big run down the line, but Hester and Barrett are there. Hester just hands over to Barrett. Back out to Hester. In the middle to Bailey. Bailey in the middle trying to find Bender, but Morris is there and deflects out to Xavier. Trying for Miloslavic, and a good job by Barrett to wall him off. Hester will come up with the ball. Quickly to Benoit. Now to Rangel. Rangel. Bender. And his kick wide of Rangel. Throw in for the Barons. 20 minutes in, still no score. Middle. Bales will boot out to Morales. Over to Cartwright. Morales swings over to Morris. Morris in the middle for Lagana. Back out the Bales. Cartwright struggles with it. Now over to Morales. Over to Bales. A lot of passing in their defensive end here by Brewton-Parker. Bales pressing forward. Now finds his man, Shaw, on the run. Shaw taking it and cannot save it. A goal kick coming up. It's a good ball there by Xavier, and Shaw just couldn't track it down. Brewton-Parker has put on some good runs here in the early going. And looks like we're going to stop the clock. Morales down on the other end at 23:49. So the trainer's out to check on Morales. Went down right above his own box as they check on him, and he gets up. Both teams getting a lot of water here at the 23:49 mark. That might have been our first half heat timeout. I believe it is. And official's going to tell everyone to come back out. No score, 23:49 remaining here in the half. So Hester has the ball here for the Firehawks. Official telling everyone to get back on the field and let's go back to work. And play will resume. Ennis, the far end over to Meyerhofer, and he'll swing. Finds Grice, who kicks out the Barrett. Barrett with the big boot way down the line. Going for Bender, and Bender going to come up with it and find the back of the net. UT Southern picks up the goal, the third of the season for Bender. They now lead it 1-0. Good hustle from Bender, a big kick from Barrett, and that turns into the first goal of the game, the 23-27 mark, as Morales is down again, this time holding his other leg. So a good through ball by Barrett, finds Bender, who does the rest, and it turns into the first goal of the game and the third of the season for Bender. Great ball movement there by the Firehawks to pick up the goal. And play will resume at the 23-27 mark. Working in the middle, Zurich. Outside the Shaw. Shaw here to Miloslavich, and not a good touch. Throwing coming up for the Firehawks. Barrett down the line looking for Bender, and does. And that kick down the line, Bender will give chase. Another good offensive possession here for the Firehawks. Bender. That one taken away. Shaw now to Lagana. Back to Shaw. Down the line for Miloslavich. Lagana, Miloslavich again. And deflected out. Good defense here by the Firehawks and a big boot. And that will find Hester again. He will roll it over to Ennis, and they'll start another charge. Up the line to McCarthy. McCarthy now to Bailey in the middle. Through ball looking for Sintz, and a good job by Morales to swoop in and take it. Out to Carbright. Here to LaFawn. Xavier, the back kick, and not a white jersey there, as Sintz will send it out to Ennis. Ennis to Meyerhofer. Back out to Ennis. Here to Hester. Hester now to Barrett. Barrett moving forward. Grice looking for somebody. Taken away by Miloslavich. Xavier, and kicks it right to Meyerhofer. Trying for his intended man in Vecino. Good push here by Meyerhofer into the Barron zone. Grice tried to get it through to Bender, but couldn't. Lagana. Down to Miloslavich moving forward. Down the line here to Lagana. And they get it to Shaw. Miloslavich give and go here with Shaw, but Shaw stops and kicks back out to Zoric. Lagana and Zoric just passing it back and forth between each other, and Benoit tried to take it away. Good move by Zoric, but Rangel will kick it out. Shaw with the throw in quickly into Lagana. Back to Shaw. Now Miloslavich. Goes in the middle, and Ennis is there to take it away. Firehawks pushing up. Big boot finding Bender down the right side. Bender with Morris on him. Bender slowly in the box. The pass to Grice. Crosses over and into the back of the net off of Cartwright and in. Another own goal, and the Firehawks now lead it 2-0. 20:09 remaining here in the first. So Grice is crossed, trying to find McCarthy, hits Cartwright, which finds the back of the net. So a 2-0 Firehawk lead. And two really good pushes turn into two good goals. Clock stops here at 20:09. Play resumes. Zoric. Over to Shaw. Shaw works it back out to Morse. Now over to Morales. Now to Cartwright. Cartwright, big boot down the line. Trying to find his man, and he's getting a little too aggressive here with Ennis, and we will get a foul. As Vicino and Ennis were really getting into it there. And they'll move it out quickly to Meyerhofer. Finds Barrett. Take out the Meyerhofer. Over to Ennis. Under 20 left to play here in the first, a 2-0 Firehawk lead. Barrett in possession. Over to Bailey, now to Barrett. Swings back over to Meyerhofer. Now to Ennis. They try to reverse field. To Bender in the middle of the field. And works back at the Meyerhofer. Big kick. And he's got Grice. Grice now to Rangel. And offsides. Morales set the kick, telling everyone to move back, especially the guys in white. Big kick here. Off of the head of Benoit, out, throwing coming up for the Barons. Miloslavich. We'll let Shaw throw it in. Grice with possession, trying to find Benoit. Kicked out, throwing in, coming in for the Firehawks. Sub coming in for UT Southern will be Oliver Fallon. Come in for Bailey. First time for Fallon in a while as Grice will throw it in. Benoit, out to Fallon in the middle. Out to Ennis. Ennis over the midfield stripe, pauses. Doesn't make a move on Vicino, and to Sentz on the sideline. Sentz guarded by LaFawn, back out to Ennis, swings over to Meyerhofer. And a big boot down the line here, trying to find Grice. Grice tracks it down, offsides called again. Quickly into Morris from Morales. Morris will kick it down the line. And Vecino gets it, but Meyerhofer tracks it down over to Hester. Hester swings out to Ennis. Ennis in the middle to Grice. And a slow roller to Barrett, and it finally gets there. Barrett will reverse the field off of the head of LaFawn, and a battle between Bender and Morales wisely drags it into the box and picks it up. Rolls to Bales in the middle. Pressure comes, and Bales is taken out. Now discussion here between Grice and our lead official. It's Bales slow to get up. Swings over to Morris. Morales over to Carbright. Trying to find LaFawn, taken away by Sintz. Now McCarthy in the middle. Benoit finds Bender. Bender's kick deflected and just out of the reach of Morales, and a corner kick coming up for the Firehawks. And it looks like Fallon will take the corner here for UT Southern. Kick here from Fallon. Hits a bunch of heads, deflects out to the opposite corner where Grice will track it down. Grice kick on the net. Header finds the back of the net. It's Meyerhofer for the goal. And UT Southern now leads it 3-0 at the 14:09 mark here in the half. The cross from Grice, it finds Meyerhofer. And it's the third goal of the game, third goal of the half for the Firehawks. So McMahon will come in for Rangel. Grice is checking out. And that's Jackson checking in for UT Southern. 14:09 remaining in the half. Firehawks leading 3-0. Play resumes. Zork out to Shaw. Swings over to Morse. Bales back to Morse. Back to Bales. Morris. Miloslavich trying to find Vecino. Now to Shaw. Shaw with the run. Good defense from Jackson. Tripped up there. And a foul called against Vecino. Barrett moves quickly out to Hester. Hester now to Ennis. In the middle to Fallon. And works back out to Meyerhofer. Got a goal. Just a minute ago out to Ennis. Back to Fallon. Excuse me, to Meyerhofer. Fallon. Out to Benoit. Benoit works over to Barrett. Through the legs. Jackson through the legs of McMahon. Morris. Now out to Morales. big boot over the 50. Ennis, if I'm fouling in the middle, and Bales will pick up the foul. Looks like Benoit will take the kick here. And just hands back to Meyerhofer. Makes a good move on Lagana, but eventually taken away. Vecino tries for Lagana, and that one leaks out to Miloslavic. Tries to make a move in the box. Benoit tries to clear and does. Ennis comes up with it, and he will rush the other way. McMahon to Jackson down the line. Jackson in the middle off of McMahon. McMahon works out to Fallon. Now Fallon back out to Ennis. Cartwright and McCarthy. Now Fallon and a foul. Foul on LaFawn. And a kick coming up for the Firehawks. And too quick of a kick by Ennis. Ennis will work out to Benoit. And LaFawn deflects it back out to Ennis. Ennis works to midfield. Throw-in coming up, and now a sub here for UT Southern. That will be Miska. Miska will come in for Bender. Ennis will kick out towards Hester, and they'll reset here, and a quick kick over to Barrett. Barrett works off Miloslavic and hands back to Fallon. Fallon to Meyerhofer. In the middle to Benoit. Back out to Meyerhofer. Over to Ennis. Meyerhofer again, and Benoit over to Hester. Benoit in the middle. Looking for Jackson. And Shaw whiffs on the header. Jackson will try to take it to the corner, and Morris will kick it out. Jackson with the throw in to McMahon in the corner. McMahon charges. Makes a good move, gets in the box, and we're going to get a foul against McMahon on Zoric. Morales will kick it away. Big boot over the 50. Foul in there for the header. Zoric. And McMahon swoops in the tape. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the temporary reset. The streaming service that we use just decided it wanted to shut down and take a break for a second or two, so we apologize for that. Didn't miss anything. UT Southern still leads 3-0. Under 8 minutes left to play here in the half, so a little bit of action on their offensive end. Nothing came out of it, not even a shot, so you didn't miss anything there. Only missed about a minute of action. Shaw works out to Zoric. Now to Miloslavic in the middle. Barrett. And forces a turnover. McCarthy will come up with it. And a foul against the Barons. Meyerhofer will kick it. Under 7 left to play here in the half. Finds Fallon. Fallon out to Ennis. Intercepted here. Xavier, his pass here to Miloslavic. Miloslavic, Meyerhofer kicks it away at the last second. Great defense by Meyerhofer on the back end. And that's going to bring a throw-in coming up. Sub coming in for Brewton-Parker. So that will be Sid Ahmed coming in, as he will throw it in to Vicino. Out to Ahmed. Ahmed works, taking away McMahon. Fallon running for McMahon, and he'll track it down with Xavier on him, and this through ball here for Sintz. Morris walls him off, kicked the other way by Morales, and tracked down by Barrett. Miloslavic was offsides, didn't even try for that one. Barrett in the middle to Benoit. Works out here to Jackson. Jackson now to Meyerhofer. Sun's starting to dim a little bit. It's behind the clouds right now. Fallon, big kick down the line. Looking for Sintz. And it's too strong. Goal kick coming up. Morales. Kicks in the middle to Bales. Out to Carbright. Carbright taken away by Fallon. And Lagana there. Xavier's kick off of the head of Barrett. Meyerhofer takes it away and kicks back out to Hester. Hester resets the shape here. Meyerhofer back to Hester, kicks in the middle. Head coach Brett Bolin not happy with his decision there by Hester. Shaw falls down. Jackson going to take it away. Turns. Keeps it in play. Miloslavic takes it over, but Jackson boots it the other way. Morris giving chase, kicks out to Morales. Since giving chase, Morales with the big kick over the line. And Lagana missed it. Meyerhofer with possession. Off of the head of Miska. And Miska, a good battle here with Ahmed, and a foul called on Miska. Under 4 left to play in the half. Ahmed kicks down to Lagana. Lagana through ball and an offside call. Vicino. Get it quickly back into Benoit. Battle in the middle, Xavier. Lagana kicked out by McMahon to Ennis. And will swing over to Barrett. Barrett presses forward, finds Jackson on the other sideline. Back out to Barrett. Here to Ennis. Benoit loses it. And Bales tracks it down. And McCarthy will take him out from behind. Official with going to have a quick conversation here with McCarthy. Under 3 minutes left to play. Bales. Lagana in the middle. Through ball, trying for Ahmed. Ahmed does get it, and that is deflected out, and a corner kick coming up. Kick comes in, Ahmed. And good job by Sense, takes it away. McMahon tries to track it down, and he does. Pass out the Miska, back to McMahon. Pushed down from behind by Zoric, and a kick coming up. Another Barron foul. Ennis working quickly, crosses the field looking for Jackson. Jackson heads it towards the middle. Morse kicks, but Jackson with the possession. Takes it away from Morse, tries to find Fallon. Mioslavich there is a battle in the middle, and Jackson gets it out to Barrett. In the middle of the Benoit, now back to Jackson, under a minute and a half left. Down the line, and we are going to get a stoppage of play and a card coming up on Mioslavich. 1:17 remaining here in the half, our first card of the game. We'll play on. Kick here from Barrett. Ennis out to Meyerhofer. Now over to Barrett. Meyerhofer. Now over to Ennis. Meyerhofer still with it in the middle, near the top of the circle, over to McCarthy, back out to Meyerhofer. Barrett. Back out to Meyerhofer. In the middle to Fallon. Fallon back out to Hester. 35 seconds remaining in the half. Big kick from Barrett. Off of Morris, over to Shaw. Mioslavich in the middle. Big kick, looking for Vicino, but it finds Zoric. And another offside call here against Brewton-Parker. 15 seconds remaining in the half. Ennis quickly the other way. McMahon. Miska. Big kick, looking for McCarthy. Morales tracks it down. And that one will end the half. So after 45 minutes of play, it's been all UT Southern in this one so far. Lead at 3-0. We'll run a few spots from our sponsors, and when we return, it'll be time to start the second half. That is here on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit volcoauto.com.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. a family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort, a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability, finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
This is the X Sports Network.
And Greg, back at Grissom Pitch as we get ready to start the second half here in this Southern States men's soccer matchup where UT Southern leads Brewton-Parker 3-0. Goals coming from Bender and Meyerhofer in an own goal. That is the difference between the two right now. So we get ready to start the second half. So we'll be... UT Southern will have the ball to start things off. Jackson, McMahon, Miska, Creighton, Gustav, Fallon, Hamill, Ennis, Meyerhofer, and Barrett into the game, and Hester back in the net. The sun is starting to go down. The breeze coming in. It feels absolutely wonderful out here right now as we get ready to start the second half. Excuse me, I've been calling too much volleyball. And the clock starts. So Gustav starting the second half, didn't play at all in the first. Barrett will swing over to Ennis. Ennis tracks it down, moves forward. Moves back out to Meyerhofer. Now in the middle to Hamill. Hamill now to Barrett. Barrett down the line here to Miska. Miska in the middle to Creighton. And went out to Gustav. Good first possession. Creighton shot a liner right into the hands of Morales. Morales makes a save. And everyone will get out of the box as Morris will get the handoff. Big boot down the line. Miloslavich and Barrett battling for the ball. And now it's Hamill battling for it. Lagana working in the middle. And a foul called against Hamill. Shaw, Bales, and back out to Morris. Bales in the middle, taken out by Gustav. Zork back out the Bales. Pressure from McMahon now in the middle. Xavier out to Cartwright. Now to Morales. And they'll swing over to Morris. Back to Morales. Gets it to Cartwright. And that's taken away by Gustav. Firehawks with numbers. Gustav Morales gets a hand on it and comes up with a big save. Lagana out to Morales. Fallon will head it back. This time to Miska. Miska with plenty of room. Out to Barrett. Down the line to Miska. That one booted away. Throw-in coming up for UT Southern. Barrett in the McMahon, out the Miska. And taken away, Bales. Slavich to Lagana, give and go. And back out to Fallon. Kick it to Hester. And gives back to Fallon. Ennis in the middle to Meyerhofer. And lost. Lagana here to Ahmed. Lagana with possession again. Hamill bringing pressure. Lagana takes it the other side. Here to Morales. Over to Morris. In the middle to Bales. Zork. And Lagana. High in the air. Barrett heads it away. Tracking it down Lagana. Now Ahmed with it. Lagana back to Ahmed. In the middle to Bales. Swings over to Morris. In the middle. Here to Xavier. Now to Shaw. And he'll bring it back out to Morris. And Fallon there to intercept. Kicked away. Throw-in coming up. Gustav trying to get the throw in, and he deflects it his way. Here's McMahon. McMahon with the charge in the box. Cartwright on him. Tries to get through. Taken out, and no foul call. Play on Miloslavich and Barrett with the battle. And down the line, Xavier coming up with it. And big kick there by Lagana, way wide. Goal kick coming up for Hester. It's like the first half, Brewton-Parker getting some good looks in the early going. Hamill. And taken away by Ahmed. Lagana back to Ahmed. Zorik works back to Shaw. Here to Morse. Pressure coming from Miska. Morales' kick. Shaw. Zorik pressured by Fallon. And a foul called on Fallon. Moving it quickly to Zorik. Find Miloslavich. For Vecino, swings and misses. He was offsides anyways. Hester for the kick and hands over to Meyerhofer. Over to Ennis. And Bales falls down again. And Creighton over to Shaw. And Barrett will head it over to Hester. Miska now pressing forward, kick down the line, and no one going after it as Morales scoops it up. Back to Morse, who presses forward. Shaw. And throwing coming up for the Barons. Shaw back to Morse. 7 minutes into the half. Miloslavich, give and go, trying to find Shaw, but Miska is there, foul on Shaw. Working in the middle here to Gustav. And he's got Miska working down the line. Good press here. Trying for Creighton, and Morales swings in to get it. Fallon, Barrett. We'll swing over to Ennis. Jackson with Ahmed on him, and Ahmed takes it away. And with stoppage here is another Baron is down. Xavier Jackson got tangled up, and Xavier went down. Clock stops 36:50. Xavier's up, and we will play on. Play resumes. Barrett to a wide open Hamill. Hamill's got Jackson. Gustav working in the middle, and not a good touch as Xavier. Quick down the line. Encino and Ennis giving chase. Now Hester swings over to Barrett. Big kick down the line. McMahon giving chase. Battling with Morris. And kicked out by Morris. McMahon tries to get it in the box, deflected, and Morales will track it down. Shaw with possession. In the middle, the Bales taken away by Creighton. Creighton, shot, will find the back of the net. UT Southern takes a 4-0 lead at the 35-40 mark remaining here in the game. Creighton picks up goal number 4 on the year, the tie for the team lead. Good defense takes it in as Morris is down at the top of the box. Couple subs set to come in here for Brewton-Parker. So it'll be Daniel Alonso and Taha Sori will check in. So it'll be Sori for Morris. Xavier out and Alonso in. Play resumes, and Alonso just checked in, out to Ahmed. Work out to Lagana. Now to Bales. And down the line, Miloslavic. Sori crosses over. Hamill is there. Creighton with possession. And a stoppage in play. No. Foul coming up here for foul on UT Southern. Miloslavic to take the kick. Not many white jerseys in the box. Kick crosses in. Headed away by Fallon. Ahmed will give chase in the corner. And a good job by Jackson. Kicks it away. Will force a throw in. Or excuse me, force a corner kick. Lagana with another corner. Again, not a ton of white jerseys in the box. Low kick. Sori tried the back kick it. Bales. And Meyerhofer almost takes it away. Zoric now out to Morales. Pressure comes from Meyerhofer. And kicked away by Cedeno. Bales and Jackson. This hits it there. Ahmed going down the line. And Ahmed will stay with it. And a foul on Ennis. Ahmed just tying a shoe, not a foul on him, or not a injury stoppage. Kick coming up. And that is deflected out. Another corner kick coming up for the Barons. So, Miloslavic. Brewton in the box. Headed away. And Zorich back in the box, and Hester will track it down. Big throw over to Jackson. Jackson gets away. McMahon, a give and go. Jackson got up quickly, goes down the line. Trying for Hamill. Hamill. And trying to give Miska too strong. Goal kick coming up for Brewton-Parker. Cartwright. Now to Bales. And Lagana with a run. Trying to find Vincino. Ennis takes it away, walls him off, and a foul will come up on Vincino. And it's getting up a bit slowly after that. Hamill. And Jackson tried to back kick down the line, and it goes out. Throwing coming up, Ahmed will take it. Ahmed, quick throw in here to Bales. Bales back and gets it to Cedeno. Alonzo over to Bales. Back to Alonzo. It's forward, Lagana, Bales, and over to Cedeno. To Sori. Alonzo in the middle, and they're going backwards here. Pressure from Miska and Creighton. Headed back by Ennis, finds Fallon. Barrett. Kick towards the middle, McMahon. Chested over to Creighton. Creighton with one of the 4 goals, now over to Jackson. Back out to Ennis, here to Creighton. In the middle to Gustav. They will swing over to Barrett. Working with McMahon. Barrett crosses over, high kick by Bales. Barrett, watch it bounce a couple times and possesses it. Sori on him. And a throw-in coming up. Bunch of subs coming in here for UT Southern. Bailey into the game. Grice as well. Sentz coming in. And Bender back into the game as well. So Gustav, Jackson, McMahon, and Fallon check out. Throw in, finds Grice. And it's kicked out. And Zork will find Miloslovic. Pressure comes. Miloslovic racing the other way. Lagana in the middle. Miloslovic on the line. Kicks it across the way, and Encino gets fouled. Kick coming up. Zork now to Bales in the middle. Works out the Cartwright. In the middle to Alonzo. Now to Bales. Bales. And Creighton will take it out from behind. A card coming up. 28-22. And Bales, who's been on the ground a lot tonight, got tripped up there and slow to get up. But card there on Creighton, and a good opportunity here for the Barons to find their way on the board. Kick coming. Sori now to Ahmed. Crosses over, headed away by Creighton. Bender and Alonso battling for it, and Bender just gets him off and kicks this one away. Lagano traces it down. Sori out to Cartwright. Now to Bales. Over to Cedeno. Miloslovic in the middle. Barrett's been all over him in this game. Out to Sori. Sori crosses. Nobody there but Sentz. And Sentz will clear this one out. Cartwright will track it down. And Ahmed back out to Cartwright. to Bales. Pressure comes. Bales splits the defense. And dribbling a lot, and Hamill will take it away. And a good run here coming up for UT Southern. Grice works out to the corner. Grice crosses. Good shot. And Miska off the crossbar. Really good opportunity off the turnover, and unfortunately the Firehawks couldn't capitalize. A good shot from Grice, and the rebound from McMahon hits the crossbar and goes over the net. 27 minutes remaining here in the match. A 4-0 UT Southern lead. Cedeno finds Miloslovic. Touch over to Surrey. Vincino, and a couple really good touches there by Brewton-Parker. Miloslovic in the box, taken away by Meyerhofer, right to Creighton. Creighton boots. Grice. He's got a chance at a run. Grice, shot, saved by Morales off of Grice, and a goal kick coming up. Oh, a corner. Subs coming in here for Brewton-Parker. So there's another good opportunity there for Grice, and a good save by Morales. Grice for the kick. Grice's kick, a line drive, headed away by Alonzo. Lagana tracks it down. Surrey. Over to Cedeno. And finds Miloslovic in the middle. Barrett with good defense. And now Shaw rushing the other way. Vincino, and he's offsides. .25 minutes remaining here in the match. Be Hester for the kick. And hands over to Meyerhofer. Ennis. Get it here on the sideline over to Creighton. Creighton kicks, looking for Bender. Bender has it. Gets in the box. And has got Miska. Miska shot high again. Miska with two decent chances here, and nothing has fallen in. Miloslovic, Vincina coming out. That's Xavier and Raleigh coming in for Miloslovic and Vincina. And now we have a clock stoppage for an injury. The 24:05 mark. Play resumes. And Morales will swing it over to Cartwright. Big boot by Cartwright down the field, trying for Raleigh. And throwing coming up for the Barons. That'll be Ahmed to take it. Out to Lagana. Back to Ahmed on the sideline. And out to Cartwright. Cedeno. Now to Bales. Sorry. It's Xavier on the sidelines. And Bailey tries to send it back to Grice. Bales is there. And now Grice has possession down the line. and booted away by Cedeno. Grice taking his time. Tries to find Bailey in the middle, and Bales gets it away from Bender. Back out to Morales. Pressure comes from Creighton. Lagana in the middle. Zork stops. Back to Lagana, back to Zork as they continue to move forward. And the through for Xavier is too strong. Actually, corner kick coming up here for Brewton-Parker. Big Xavier to take the corner. And the kick booted away. Zork, how to get a touch. Hamill's still chasing it down. Cartwright, high kick. Ennis with the head. Over to Hamill. Hamill sends that one way down the field. Bringing it back, Ahmed. Alonzo out to Cartwright. And it's Miska with the interception over to Bender. Now to Miska. Miska gets in the box, wide open, taken out from behind by Alonzo. And another opportunity for Miska. Throwing coming up for the Firehawks. Barrett sends it down the line. Morales will just kick it away. Grice sends it in the box, taken away by Alonzo. Lagana trying to create a run. This kick finds Ahmed and it's taken over by Sintz. They'll play on. Bender tries to get it through. Alonzo. Now to Bales. Zork. And to Cedeno. In the middle to Xavier, out the Bales. Cedeno again. Sorry. Pressure coming, and Zork back out to Cedeno. And now to Morales. Cartwright, and it's too strong. Out throwing for the Firehawks. Subs coming in this time for UT Southern. It's Benoit. And he will come in for Creighton. And stoppage here. And since Meyerhofer will swing over to Barrett. Barrett, a Good ball here to Benoit. Benoit cross. And off this, that's a corner coming up because it went off the hands of Morales and off the side of the net. Get it to Miska. Miska. And Morales will pick it up. Alonzo with Bailey behind him. And foul called against UT Southern. Bales crosses over to Cedeno. Alonzo. Zork now to Lagana. He'll send it down the field off of the back of Sintz. Benoit now back to Sintz. Back to Benoit. Through the legs of Bender. Cartwright will chase it down. Bales. And Cedeno with a give and go. Now to Alonzo. Big boot down the field, but too strong. Hester is there. Quickly swings over to Ennis. The middle ear to Benoit. Ennis out to Hamill. And Ennis going to work down the sidelines again. Boot trying to find Bender. Bender with Cartwright on him. Bender, a good move. The boot deflects, saved by Morales. Good job by Bailey to try to keep it in the box, but taken away by Bales. Grice, the touch. Miska, give and go of Grice. And Zork, the Cartwright, pressure comes. Good kick from Cartwright, crosses the field. Ennis to Sintz. And Rowley boots it down the line. Hester will save it. And a big boot from him. And Meb will head in the middle. Bailey heads it. Cedeno will head it back over the line. Sintz. Lagana takes it from him. And a couple subs coming in for Brewton-Parker. Coming up on 15 minutes remaining here in the match. So Miloslovic in for Rowley. McCarthy in for Hamill for UT Southern. Ahmed gets it into Miloslovic. McCarthy off of Miloslovic. Throwing coming up for the Firehawks. Ennis looking for a big throw. Tries to find Bender, overthrown. Cartwright. As all Morales gets the ball back and swings over to Cartwright. Pressure comes from Bender, and Bender knocks it up. White throw-in coming in for Brewton-Parker. Good move from Ahmed on the sideline. And a foul on UT Southern. Big kick from Ahmed across the field. Way too strong for Siri. Kick into the opposite end. Grice trying to give chase. Cedeno gets it away from him, and Zoric misses. Battle in the middle, and a foul against UT Southern. And Miska works it out. Meyerhofer moves forward. Other side, Surrey will track it down. Now Grice will take it over. Miska to Grice. He's being held and pushed right there by Guerra, excuse me. A little bit of Zoric and Zord and Grice having and he just kicked it again, and that will stop the clock. 11-16 and a yellow. He's pretty much asking for it right there, and he got exactly what he wanted. Play resumes. Grice kick high over the net. Good opportunity there. Cedeno hands over to Siri and finds its way to Zurich. Surrey with possession again. Miloslavich in the middle. And trying to move it forward here. Zurich stops. Out to Siri. He tries to reverse field here. And Sint swoops in. Sint, good move. Has a med on him. Out to McCarthy. McCarthy in on the box. Cedeno boots it away. Benoit heads it. Out, throwing coming up for the Barons. More subs here for Brewton-Parker as we reach the 10-minute mark. Retch here in the left in the match as Zoric will check out. Rowley will come back in. Throwing coming up for the Firehawks. So Daniel on Grice. Miloslavich, a good ball here for Xavier. Xavier, and taken away by Ennis. Good defense. Now Barrett boots it the other way. Miska. Here to Grice, a good ball. Grice in the box. That is a good save by Morales. Surrey turns, kicks, finds Lagana. Ahmed, Here to Alonzo. Throw in for Brewton-Parker. Sub coming in for UT Southern and a stoppage at 8:49. McMahon, Fallon, and Hester will check out. So that's Wilmer Johnson. That will be the new keeper for UT Southern. Play resumes. Not a good kick there as Meb will throw it in. After 9 minutes left to play. Lagana. The middle to Guerra. And another foul against UT Southern. Lagana to Xavier, back to Lagana. And Bender just takes it away from him. Fallon. And has McMahon, yeah, he's pretty offsides there. Not a hard call. Cartwright finds Lagana, back out to Cartwright. Guerra. Cedeno now, Mioslovic, and just kicks it right to Barrett. Benoit. Here to Meyerhofer. Back to Benoit. And Miloslavic with the interception. Throwing coming up here. Slovic out to Cedeno. Now to Cartwright. Barrett with the big boot downfield, and he's got Bender. Bender in the box. And a goal kick coming up. Morales out to Cedeno. And right into the head coach of bowling. McMahon to Miska. And they'll work it out. Barrett. Played every minute so far. Finds his man. A good play here. Almost trying to find McCarthy. That was Rangel. Med moving quickly across the field. And taken away by Sintz. Almost taken away there. Cartwright lets it go out. Fallon to Ennis. Benoit back out to Ennis. Now to Meyerhofer. Fallon trying to work it to Rangel. Now Morales. Pressure comes from McMahon. And he kicks it right to Sins. Cartwright will get it away. Alonzo avoiding the pressure. Surrey on the other end, trying to get it to Lagana. Lagana, a good kick here to Surrey. And Barrett, good defense, Surrey. Good defense from Benoit. Guerra, out to Ahmed. Just taken away by Meyerhofer, keeps it between the lines and deflects out to Ennis. Ennis with the big kick. McMahon off of him. And he'll track it down. Kick to Rangel. Cartwright on him. And we're going to get a foul called right outside of the box. Under 4 minutes left to play. Kick coming up from Fallon, under 3 minutes left to play, and it's over the net. Morales' kick. And a foul on Barrett. Surrey. Lots of dribbling on the other end. They finally find Lagana. Lagana with the run. And taken away by Meyerhofer. Ooh, dangerous pass here. And Johnson, wise move, finds Ennis. Ennis looking for an open McMahon. Now to Bender. Bender. McMahon, shot blocked. Alonzo with possession. Cartwright under a minute and a half left. Rally in the middle. Now out to Cedeno. Bender. And a good tackle there by Guerra. Back out to Morales. They're going to track it down. Sintz on, bringing pressure on him. Poked out by Sintz. And a foul on Fallon. 45 seconds remaining. Walking, travel. Working it down the line, trying to reach Ahmed, and since we'll let it go out, and throwing coming up as we hit 10 seconds.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that one will do it. So UT Southern improves to 5-1-2 overall and 1-0-1 within the Southern States. Brewton-Parker will drop to 1-6 overall and 0-2 within the league. Up next for UT Southern, they will head to William Carey on Thursday for a men's and women's doubleheader. The women will kick off at 5 and the men at 7:30. So For now, this is AJ Good on the X Sports Network. Have a great weekend. We will see you guys next week.
This is the X